Are you wondering what AI can actually do for you? Keep watching because by the end of this video you'll know how AI can save you hours every week, spark real business ideas and help you grow online without feeling overwhelmed. Now before we get started, can I ask one small favour? If you like what I do here, can you please hit the subscribe button? That keeps me energized to bring you more content. Thank you very much. Let's get into it. Okay, let's begin with tip number 1, which is to use AI to save time on everyday business tasks. Now, a lot of business owners waste hours every week on tasks that don't move the needle, like writing repetitive emails or drafting product descriptions. Now, instead of starting from scratch, you can use tools like ChatGPT or copy.ai to actually generate drafts in just a few minutes. Now, one of my students, Sarah, was replying manually to customer emails, and it took her nearly 2 hours every single day to do this. Now, once she started using AI to draft responses, she actually cut that time down to just 20 minutes while still keeping her personal touch. That gave her back 10 plus hours a week, time that she used to create a new digital product. Now, I recommend that you use Grammarly, Go or Jasper to clean up your messy writing so your emails, your proposals and even your posts come across more polished and much more professional. Now, many people feel insecure about their writing, but the truth is AI can make you sound more confident without changing your natural voice. I had one client who always second guessed her wording, and when she started using Grammarly Go, she stopped holding back and finally began sending out her pitches, landing 2 new clients within just 5 weeks. Now, make sure you don't fall for the myth that using AI makes your business feel robotic. What customers actually care about is getting a timely, thoughtful response. If you use AI to draft replies and then add in 1 or 2 of your own personal details, like the customer's name or a quick thank you, you'll feel much more human than 90% of businesses that's still ghosting people. Now, a simple tool like Tidio, Tidio, actually lets you integrate AI into customer service while keeping it much more personal. Now, if you find that you're buried in research and endless reading, AI can give you back hours of clarity. You can try using Perplexity.ai or even Notion AI to summarize long articles or reports into plain English. Now, one of my students told me it felt like going from drowning in information to actually being able to take action. Now, the insight here is very simple. You don't need more information, you need more usable information. And AI is the filter that delivers it for you. Now, a lot of business owners really confuse being busy with being productive. Now, to help you avoid this trap, you can use AI tools like Motion or Reclaim that actually prioritize your to-do list based on what creates the most impact. Now, instead of a never-ending list that makes you feel guilty, you'll actually see the top 3 most important things that move your business forward in the right direction. That's how you can start creating some momentum. Now, make sure that you don't overlook how AI actually boosts your confidence. Many business owners and entrepreneurs hesitate to post content because they don't think it's actually good enough. AI helps you to polish and refine so you finally hit publish. Now, when you remove that barrier, you start building visibility. Now, one of my students, Kevin, sat on a blog draft for more than 3 months. With AI editing, he actually posted 3 in just a week, and his website traffic actually doubled as a result. Now, don't forget, saving time isn't just about freeing up hours, it's about mental clarity as well. When you stop wasting energy on small repetitive tasks, you actually open up space for your best creative ideas. That's the real transformation here. AI doesn't take away your uniqueness, it clears the fog so your best self can actually show up. Let's now move on to tip number 2, which is to use AI to spark new online business ideas. Now, if you're stuck there thinking, I don't even know what business to actually start, AI can help you with this. It can actually pull ideas straight out of your skills, your interests, and even your lifestyle. So you can use tools like ChatGPT, Gemini, or even Idea Note to let you plug in your passions, and it'll actually spit back some really good tailored options for you. Now, one of my students, James, actually loved gaming, but he thought it was just a hobby that he had. And AI actually suggested creating digital guides for popular games. and now he sells them as an ebook on gumroad.com. Now, I would suggest that you don't necessarily chase trendy ideas just because they sound big. Trending ideas can be useful if you get on them very early, but you don't necessarily want to jump straight on them. The key is alignment with your lifestyle if you can do this. Now, AI can actually help you explore niches that match your actual schedule and your energy. For example, if you're a parent with only 2 hours a day, AI can actually brainstorm businesses that run on part-time effort, such as creating low-maintenance Etsy digital products instead of a full-blown agency or a full-blown business. Now, make sure you don't buy into the myth that you need a totally original idea to actually see some success. The reality of it is, most successful businesses are just proven concepts with a personal twist or a different angle. AI can help you spot industries where customers are very underserved. Now, a student of mine, Amanda, used AI to actually analyse parenting forums. She discovered a really big need for meal plans for kids with food allergies using different tools like Google Trends and Answer the Public. And she built a subscription-based model based around that. Now, if you find that you're drowning in options, AI is actually the shortcut to more clarity. So you can actually use it and run it side-by-side comparisons of 3 different business models. Now, tools like MindMeister with AI can actually create simple mind maps showing the pros, the cons, and even the resources that are needed. Now, seeing the trade-offs very clearly is often the exact thing that unlocks your decision. Now, to help you feel a bit more confident, you can actually ask AI to simulate some startup steps. For example, you can ask the AI, what's the first 5 steps if I want to launch a YouTube channel about fitness for beginners? So there's the question that you can ask. And you'll get a rough roadmap instantly to help you. Now, this shift from blank page paralysis to a tangible plan gives you the momentum that you need to take action. Now, don't forget, AI can also help you test viability before you actually commit to anything. Tools like trends.vc or even exploding topics and Answer the Public, powered with AI, show you if people are searching for what you actually want to create. So it's really important that you use these tools to do some research before you actually do anything. That way you avoid building something that nobody actually wants or something that there really isn't enough of a demand in the market for. Now, the big transformation here is moving from I have no clue to I have 3 to 5 solid options. That simple shift matters because once you feel clarity, you stop second guessing and actually take some real action. Now, one of my students told me it felt like going from wandering in the dark to having a flashlight. That's the gift of AI in ideation. Let's now move on to tip number 3, which is to use AI to create content faster and make it better quality. Now, content creation is one of the biggest bottlenecks for entrepreneurs and business owners. A lot of people quit because it feels like a second job. Now, AI removes that friction for you. Tools like ChatGPT, Jasper, Copy.ai, or even WriteSonic can actually help you to create outlines, captions, and even full video scripts in just a few minutes. Now, one of my students, Rachel, went from posting just once a week to daily content posting after using AI to actually batch draft her ideas. Now, the growth wasn't overnight for her, but within just about 3 months, she nearly doubled her engagement. Now, I recommend that you don't hand over the entire job to AI, otherwise your content can feel a bit robotic and a bit generic. Instead, you want to treat AI like your creative business partner intern. So you want to get it to draft the skeleton and the outline for your content, and then you can actually inject your own story and your own unique insights into it. So the combination of human plus AI is the best combination here. For example, you can ask AI to outline, say, 5 lessons I learned from failing my first business. Then you just want to add your own story with your own failures and your own successes. That balance creates both speed and more authenticity for your audience. Now, don't underestimate the power of repurposing. AI makes this very easy to do. If you film a YouTube video, you can use Descript or Cast Magic or even QSO to instantly turn it into transcripts, blogs, or even social media posts. Now, one video can give you 10 plus different content pieces. That's not just saving time, it's also multiplying your reach across different channels as well. Now, forget the myth that keyword research is boring or technical. Tools like Ahrefs, Ubersuggest, Answer the Public, or Keyword Surfer integrated with AI will actually give you simple and clear search phrases. Now, one of my students used this approach to discover that easy low carb lunches for beginners was a really good keyword. So she created a post based on it, and it became her top traffic driver. So you want to use keyword research to find keywords that get a lot of search volume and ideally not too much competition. Now, if you want better results, you can actually ask AI for variations as well. So instead of staring at a blank screen, you can let AI draft 10 different headlines or even captions. You'll just have to pick the one that feels right, and that saves you hours of your creative energy. So the keyword research tools I recommend you look at are the Google Keyword Planner, Ubersuggest, and AnswerThePublic.com. And you can use all of these for free. Now, don't forget the confidence shift that comes from removing the blank page problem. Now, one of my students, Adam, used to spend 3 hours writing a single blog post. With AI drafting the first version, he now writes a polished post in under an hour. The content is improved, but more importantly, he stopped dreading the actual process. Now, the transformation here is consistency. AI isn't just about speed, it's about keeping you visible online so you can build more awareness, drive more sales, and generate more leads. Consistency helps you to build more trust and do all of these things. Tools like Buffer or Later can actually schedule AI generated posts for weeks in advance, so your business can stay present when life gets very busy. That's how you stop being invisible online. Let's now move on to tip number 4, which is to use AI to make smarter business decisions. Now, running an online business often feels like you're guessing. AI actually replaces the guesswork with much more clarity. Tools like Looker Studio or even ChatGPT with your sales data can actually analyze the patterns that you may miss. Now, one of my students, Emily, actually realised her sales weren't actually dropping. They were just shifting to the weekends. Now, once she actually adjusted her marketing schedule, sales bounced back without spending $1 more. Now, I would suggest that you stop asking vague questions like, why isn't this working? And instead, feed AI specific data points. Then you can use a prompt like, analyze my past 3 months of Instagram engagement and tell me what content style performs best. So there's a prompt you can use. Now, this gives you clear, actionable insights instead of generic advice. Now, don't fall for the belief that more data means smarter decisions. Too much data can actually paralyze you. Now, AI's real gift is actually simplifying things for you. Tools like Clipfolio with AI can actually filter the noise and highlight what really matters. Like, these 2 posts brought 70% of your traffic. So there's an example that it could give you. That's the clarity that you can actually act on. Now, if you want to actually reduce the risk, let AI run what if simulations for you. For example, you could use, what happens if I raise my prices by 10%? There's a question you can ask. Or what if I shift posting from weekdays to weekends? So there's another question. Now, one of my students used this exact method with ChatGPT and some spreadsheets, and it stopped him from overpricing a product that might have scared off his early customers. Now, don't forget customer insights. AI can actually analyze the reviews, comments, or even survey responses in just a matter of seconds. Tools like Monkey Learn or Typeform plus AI can actually cluster patterns like the most customers are asking for faster shipping, so it can actually find these patterns for you. That's how you stop making assumptions and start solving the real problems that you've got. Now, let me give you an example. David, one of my students, was stuck choosing between ConvertKit and ActiveCampaign for his email marketing. These are both autoresponders. So instead of just guessing, he actually asked AI to break down the features side by side based on his current needs. and the result was he chose the simpler, cheaper option, saving him $150 a month and a lot of stress. Now the transformation here is moving from reactive to proactive. Instead of waiting for problems to explode, AI gives you the foresight to make smarter calls today. That mental shift, being in control instead of being controlled, changes how you run your business going forward. Let me now give you tip number 5, which is to use AI to personalize and improve your marketing. Now, a lot of entrepreneurs and business owners blast out generic messages and then wonder why nobody is responding. AI lets you personalize your marketing without the headache and the stress. Tools like ActiveCampaign with AI, HubSpot AI, or even ConvertKit can actually segment your audience so that each person gets content that actually feels more relevant to them. Now, one of my students, Laura, saw her email open rates go from 18% to 42% just by letting AI suggest subject lines that matched her audience's interests. Now, don't believe the myth that personalization takes a lot of time. With AI, it only takes a few minutes. Now, you can use ManyChat, which is a chatbot builder with AI, to create chatbots that actually feel more conversational and not robotic. Now, just imagine a new lead landing on your website and instantly getting tailored recommendations instead of a boring subscribe to my newsletter. That's a completely different experience for the user. Now, I would suggest that you use AI to test multiple versions of your adverts or your emails before spending any money. Tools like AdCreative.ai or Copy.ai ads generator can actually give you dozens of ad variations in just a short period of time. Instead of guessing which one will actually work, you can run small tests and let the data decide for you. This approach both saves you money and gives you much more confidence. Now, the big myth is that small businesses can't compete with the big brands, but AI levels the playing field for everybody. For example, using Canva's AI Magic Write or Trello for design means that you can make professional graphics in just a few minutes. You don't need a $5,000 design team. You just need smart tools and the courage to actually start using them. Now, if you want more meaningful results, you can actually pair AI tools like Surfer SEO or Phrase.io with your content creation. They don't just tell you what keywords to actually use, they show you how to structure your blog or your landing page so it actually matches exactly what people are searching for. That's how you're going to increase your conversions. That's how you turn your content into traffic generating magnets. Now, don't forget to use AI for customer journey mapping as well. Tools like Lucid Chart with AI or Miro, M-I-R-O, can actually visualize how people move through your sales funnel, from discovering you to actually buying from you. Seeing this laid out helps you to plug the leaks and the gaps where people are dropping off in your funnel. That kind of clarity really does change everything. Now, let me give you a simple case study. Josh, one of my students, was frustrated because he had traffic but no conversions. So we plugged his website copy into ChatGPT and just asked it to rewrite the headlines with more urgency and more customer focus. Now, his sales page conversion rate actually doubled within just a month. Not because of more traffic, but because his words finally connected more with his audience. Now, another smart move is using AI-powered social media listening tools like Brand24 or Awario, A-W-A-R-I-O. These can actually track what people are saying about your niche or your brand in real time. Now, just imagine knowing what your ideal customer is complaining about today. You can just jump in with solutions and instantly look like the expert who actually gets it and understands it. Now, make sure you don't fall for the belief that marketing is just about pushing harder. Marketing that works is about resonance and relevance to your audience. AI helps you to listen better, analyze much faster, and even respond in ways that make people feel much more understood. That's why AI-driven marketing feels less like selling and more like having a genuine conversation with your audience. Now, the real transformation here is that you stop feeling like you're shouting into the digital void and start seeing responses that feel more personal and more real. Now, one of my students literally told me it finally feels like my audience is actually listening to me. That's the power of AI. It gives you the tools to show up in a way that feels more human, even while you scale your reach. Wow, that's it for this video. Now, if you're serious about building your online business and creating a sustainable online income, take the next step now. Click the link below in the description or in the comments and go through to my website, where you can find some free training resources to help you get started right away. These free step-by-step resources are designed to guide you through launching a successful online business and generating online income streams. So don't wait, take action today. Click the link below and start your journey right now. And please don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. It really does energize and motivate me to create more content for you. Thank you very much indeed. And if you want to connect on social, you can find me on LinkedIn and Instagram. The links are in the description below. Thank you so much for watching and supporting the channel, and have a wonderful day.